That's pretty important right there. That's the full moon. That's not a sun. That's a full moon. That's how you know things are on the change. These signify some pretty important changes in your fishing patterns. Let's shake it down, man. I think today we're gonna hopefully have our first good bite. It's time to start our real spring fishing right about now. 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, the other real significant pattern I look for is the beginning of the south winds. South winds usually mean warm weather. All right, we're gonna start off trolling this mid-diving plug. I'm probably guessing this dives about 10 feet down. I don't know, I caught a nice pike on it last year, so we're gonna use it again. Whatever works, keep using, right? So, nothing fancy there. Oh shit. Mystery fish. We know I'm not going to land this. It counts for too much right now. Is that a hybrid? I think it's a hybrid. Yeah, I think so. It's not small. Ooh, pike. These pike are confused in this lake. Confused pike. It's a bad one. Yeah. I gotta make room, yeah. Nice. I think they have some natural reproduction. There we go. That was easy. Is that a good shot? How am I holding him?
I was going to point the head towards me a little more. Oh, you can hold it down a little bit. So, yeah.
Alright, man, let's put this guy back.
Crop it.
We'll crop it. I know. These things are tough, though. They're so skinny in this lake, though. It's probably about 30 inches, it's a... Alright, here's what was weird about that. I'm over in like 30 feet of water right now. Open bottom, nothing doing, no structure, you know, some scattered bait. That fish just hit, you know, kind of cruising mid-water column. A little weird. I don't know, it's a slow day of fishing, so I have to do a different like segment. Top 5 TV shows, there you go. Number 1 would be The Wire. You ever see The Wire? The Wire's like, if you're looking for a TV show to like, it's amazing. It is probably the best TV show, period. I think my number 2 would be Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad would be my number 2. Number 1's The Wire, Breaking Bad is number 2. Number 3 would be the 90s Simpsons. 90s Simpsons. What's amazing about the Simpsons in the 90s, every joke in there is still so culturally relevant today. Like the politics joke, just everything. Like, it aged perfectly. Number 4 is The Sopranos. I would put for Sopranos. Number 5 is tough. It's definitely not Deadwood still. I'd say Curb Your Enthusiasm. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm not a big Seinfeld person, but Curb Your... No, I love how Curb Your Enthusiasm pokes at political correctness. It, like, triggers every... It triggered every demographic better than any show, in my opinion. But it's not a masterpiece, you're right. I hope people aren't going to be, like, upset with me, though. Like, that I didn't put, like, you know... That, like, Dukes of Hazzard wasn't, like, a pick in there or something like that. No, I think that's carp. Carpe. fish. Yes, we do. We got a fish. Oh boy. We were jigging. We were jigging. Jigging. That's like a tiny little hook too. Oh, we lost him. It's a pretty good one. It was a largemouth. Dropped him, but a 1-inch gulp. A 1-inch gulp. Told you. It's probably about 18 inches. Just jigging. Alright, I think that's all I got today, man. Stuff's still in a winter pattern, even though we had a couple warm days. Jumping the gun a little bit, but feels like things have slowly come out of winter mode up where I'm at. I think we're going to do some striper fishing. We got the moon and the weather, and we'll probably come back here one last time before we skip town. Fished with Roger today. It was slow. I don't think he ended up with anything. I think he missed a couple bass. For me, it's just that one bass that dropped both side in the Pike, and that's it. All right, let me pick up some food, and we're gonna be fishing hard the next week or two. So things are coming along. We're sitting in traffic, man. Oh, this will be history very soon. So yo, check this out. This is the new high-rise in Sheepshead Bay. Ooh, look at that. That is a gigantic building. Apparently they rented every condo out in there. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, we're gonna be sitting this for a while. Sheepshead Bay. I grew up in Sheepshead Bay, actually. Yeah, that's where I'm from. So yeah, we're gonna pick up the cameras when it's time to head back out. All right, we're gonna keep this one brief. I would like to really just touch upon kayak fishing safety very briefly. I know there's a large audience here, and this subject's been beat to death. However, it can save somebody's life. You know, I've logged over probably 1,000 days on the water in my kayak in the last 5-6 years, and if you're going to be fishing in environments, I'll just put it out there, we're going to keep this quick. If you're fishing in environments of water temperatures less than 65 degrees, you need to get yourself a dry suit. If you're consistently out there in 65 degree or less water, don't cut corners. Get yourself a dry suit. You spent $2,500 on a new kayak or $1,500. You got $600 worth of fishing equipment. You got a fancy fish finder. Get the dry suit. Wear the PFD. It will save your life. You know, even somebody like me, the majority of the guys kayak fishing now are on some sort of pedal-driven system. Probably 80 to 90% of the market. My greatest fear out there, I might have some sort of catastrophic mechanical failure. Don't forget, these are moving parts. They can fail on you. You've seen in videos they've failed on me. So, you know, there's plenty of places if they fail on me that would be pretty bad. And like that, what I mean by that, you know, I could get sucked into an inlet, go over some breakers, I'm in the water, my kayak is 100 yards away from me, and I'm not wearing my dry suit, I'm in deep trouble. That's a situation, even me. So, I mean, there's lots of different ways. People flip all the time. It's like getting into a car that doesn't have airbags or a horn. Oh, I won't get into an accident, what do I need this for? Until it happens. So, if you're not in a dry suit and you're going to be fishing in cold water, this kills more people than anything else in kayak fishing. Get yourself the right safety equipment. It's a no-brainer. It's better than any life insurance policy you can have. You never know the situation you might get yourself in. You might be fishing structure, you get rolled over by a boat wake, you hit your head. You know, your consciousness is not 100%. You might have a health condition. Things happen out there. I've been a part of 4 rescues on the water, 2 directly, 2 kind of indirectly. I've been a part of sending somebody to the hospital for a bluefish bite. I've had a customer crack a hole on me. You know, when I have the proper safety stuff, at least I reduced the stress of that part of the incident. And even if you know this and you're cutting the corners, you end up in the water, now you're gonna have this whole mind game playing with you that you're in cold water and you're not properly dressed for it. That'll even further the damage to your ability to get yourself out of a dangerous situation. And I'm not kidding, this does end up taking the most people's lives every year. So if you're new to the sport or you've been around, and you're going to be fishing in cold weather, 65 degree or less water, consistently, get yourself a dry suit. I really mean it. The one I have here is a level 6 one. It's a Canadian company, but at the same time, they're all designed to do the same thing, keep you dry in case you're immersed in water. And yeah, they've gotten a lot more comfortable. I used to own an old NRS one. They're getting better and better in terms of material, and most of them have like lifetime warranties even built into them, so it's an investment worth it. It's a once in a lifetime probably purchase with some minor repairs as you go. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that was informative. It needed to go out there. It's almost like a weird responsibility. I felt like I should tell people. It's better than telling people nothing, right? All right, let's go.